Hey, there's nothing more fun than an author getting their books. These I've received books before after I write them and publish them, but I'm always excited every time. On the board back here, you can see the books, the ISP certification manual, Insider's Guide to Security Clearances, How to Get U.S. Government Contracts and Classified Work, of course, the SFPC. All these sell pretty well for me, but what I'm really excited about is my new book. Came today. I've proofed it online, but I haven't seen it in person. And I put it up for pre-sale. And so far, a few people have ordered it, so I'm going to have to get them out in the mail. But I wanted to tell you about the book first. It's called Establishing an Insider Threat Program under NISP. That sounded me ripping open the package. Now, the NISP, those of you who have worked with me understand NISP is the National Industrial Security Program Operating Manual. I'm still trying to get it open because I'm excited about it. Let me get it open, then I'll tell you about it. Okay, here it goes. Ready? All right, the front cover. Establishing an Insider Threat Program under NISP. And so this is a book that tells you what the Insider Threat Program senior official, the facility security officer, and the National Industrial Security Program contractors need to know. It's got a good front cover. It's got a good spine. Everything's straight on the spine, as you can see, and it's got an appealing back cover with a picture of yours truly on it. But let me tell you a little bit about this book. Now, the National Industrial Security Program Operating Manual tells contractors, clear defense contractors, how to protect classified information. Now, since the NISP has been out, there's been a major effort to exercise or establish insider threat programs. Now, a lot of people come up with solutions that are involve, tracking your employees' activity, hiring behavioral scientists to come in and assess, and they're trying to put in events where you can predict employee behavior so you can determine who might be that insider threat. Additionally, people who work in cybersecurity have good best practices on how to prevent hackers coming in, or again, how to detect your own employees taking the classified information and using it inappropriately. But for the most part, the people under NISP are scurrying to find a way to demonstrate compliance as well as protect classified information from the insiders. Aside from training, now the training usually that contractors get is training that says you must have an insider threat program. You must establish one in your company. Everybody must be trained on how to execute an insider threat program. There are things that you are required to teach and do under NISP, but the NISP really doesn't tell you how to do it. For the most part, the NISP is constructed to help you protect classified information from intruders. Hence, we have all the alarms. Everything is locked up in the safe. They'll tell you to manage the amount of people who have security clearances. But I'm here to tell you there's another way to do it, and that is to set traps where not traps, you don't want to hurt anybody, but set traps that raise red flags so that you know who the insider threat is immediately as soon as it happens, and how to mitigate an authorized person. First, I need to define for you what an insider threat is. Insiders are people who are authorized to be in your company, and they may have authorization to access information that requires a security clearance. To access security clearances, you know from my training that you have to have a security clearance to access classified information. You need to have a security clearance, and you need to have the proper need to know. Again, the NISP establishes ways to protect classified information from that insider. That intruder. But how do you protect it from the insider? And that's where I was getting to, telling you about the traps. So I wrote this book, one, to help you establish those traps. Two, you don't want to track your employees all the time. They may think you're paranoid, or you may become establishing a harsh working environment where nobody wants to work under those conditions. And another point is you need to do this ethically and within the law and while following rules, regulations, and ethics guidance. What I'm trying to show you is a way to do it bypassing all of those things so there is no need for ethics violations or breaking the law. You work within NISPOM. This book, again, is specifically for protecting classified information from the newcomer, where people tell you you need to limit the amount of people with security clearances. I'm telling you, you need to limit the information to the people who need to know that information. So I developed a way to do that. One, you'll have a strong insider threat program, and you'll be able to demonstrate compliance. So, I mean, just a little bit about, from the table of contents, we've got how to get started with the insider threat program, how do you measure risk, the benefits of the effective insider threat program, preliminary activities that you can do to implement the insider threat program, and the difference between protecting insider threat programs when you have a possessing facility versus a facility where you don't have classified information on site, but you still have cleared people performing on it. So how do these organizations establish an insider threat program? They're great for large organizations or small shops with 1 or 2 persons. Like, why do you need an insider threat program if you have 1 or 2 employees? I'll explain it in here. Now, you also get ways to demonstrate compliance. I have tools and templates in here, such as the appointment memo for an insider threat program senior official, appointment for the team members, a charter to get the insider threat program going. All you have to do is copy and paste this stuff, or use it to your best ability, retype everything. It tells you the steps that you need to go, an insider threat program meeting agenda for your working groups, a way to track the information that you are concerned about, either through software or to this spreadsheet that I developed for you, certificates for after you train your personnel, including the personnel that are in your company, as well as those who will be working on the team. And we have in the pages of this book, training topics and guidelines. I also have on my website, at the same place where I sell this book, insider threat program training that you can download for your employees. So anyway, I have links to this book on this video's site. Please click on it, get your copy. For those of you who are not under NISPOM, I'm going to be writing the same type of book for protecting proprietary data, company secrets, as well as personal information, and be applicable for churches, for businesses outside of government influence, and as well as nonprofit organizations and clubs. They'll be able to use this information in this book. My intent is that you never have to worry about a hack, because people should not even be able to get to that sensitive information anyway. So look forward to seeing how this book does online. Thanks for letting me share the unraveling of this book with you. And I'm very proud of it, and I hope you will get it. Thank you.